I'm sure I had to do this time last year. Let's try again. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. That's much better. I'm guessing that the levels of caffeine in the coffee aren't what they should be. Quick 5-minute introduction from me. Who am I? Those of you that were at the newcomer session, please act surprised, you've already heard this bit. I'm the USISA Infrastructure Group Chair, a role that I've held for 18 months now, but I've been involved with USISA for 7+ years now, I think. My day job is now competing for longest job title in HE/IT, Assistant Director and Head of Digital Architecture at the #1 ranked university in the Wolverhampton area. Right, let's get the, might be boring but important stuff out of the way first. This isn't a reflection on any particular phone manufacturer. If the fire alarms do sound, there isn't a drill planned, so we make our exit over there. Just engage cabin crew mode, and the doors at the back. Phones to silent. If you do need to take a call, take it outside, just to minimise any disruption to people around you and the speakers. And this is probably more of a tough ask, but try and stay off your email. Yeah, I'm an addict like the rest of you. It's not an easy thing to do, but just so you can make the most of the 2 days that you're spending here with us. So the title, the theme for the conference: infrastructure anywhere, infrastructure everywhere. When we were putting the conference theme together, we realised that there are some of us which are further along on our cloud journey than others. It was clear that the reports of the death of the on-premise data centre have been greatly exaggerated, and we want to try. We want to be able to manage those as effectively, as efficiently as possible. So whether that is stuff that's in the cloud, stuff that's on-prem, or indeed the stuff that lands in our pot of responsibility when a dean of faculty says, our IT specialist has now left, we need you to manage the essential research infrastructure that they looked after for us, basically bringing the shadow IT into the light. That is just one I got off the internet. That's nothing to do with the University of Wolverhampton at all. Nothing to see here. Some thank yous. First off, the sponsors for this year's event, including NetApp and Nutanix, as well as the sponsors that are listed over there. Without their support, we couldn't put on events like this. Thank you to the exhibitors who, if you've already had a chance to look at the exhibitor space, we've got around about 30 exhibitors this year. So again, they're an essential part of these events. Spend some time during the coffee breaks, the lunch breaks. Go and talk to them, grab the freebies. Thank you goes out to the USISA admin team who, they're probably the unsung heroes of this. The infrastructure group will come up with the theme, they'll develop the program, we'll put out the call for speakers. But all of this, that's not us, that's the admin team. Breed and Sean, who you will have seen when you registered, they're kind of the magic behind all of this. We're just the pretty faces. And I guess the final thank you is to all of you. You've chosen to join us here in Leeds for 2 days. Giving up 2 days where undoubtedly you've probably had to justify your time out of the office. Like you, it sounds very cliched, we're all having to do more with less, so justifying our time away is becoming ever more of a challenge. So thank you for joining us here in Leeds. Just a quick note about the infrastructure group itself. So we're one of the special interest groups that are part of the USISA family. The orange diamonds represent the geographical split of where our members on the committee are from. So not quite the length and breadth of the UK, but not too far off. If I can just ask those of you that are here, my colleagues from the infrastructure group, to stand up and just make your presence known, and I will explain why. We really want you to talk to each other, but actually what we also want is, if you've got any questions about the conference, if you want to know more about USISA, come and talk to us. You know, we're going to be more than happy to help you, to answer your questions. You know, whether that's just finding out a little bit more about what USISA does, how it potentially can help you in what you do, whether you want to become more involved with USISA. So Dave, Paul, Jim, Joanna, Gilliam, and we will have some other colleagues joining us over the course of the 2 days. Thank you. Sit down now. Hashtag IG19 just kind of trips off the tongue. So if Twitter's your thing, get involved, whether it's putting questions to the speakers, you know, tweet about your experiences over the next couple of days. Again, I stressed this to in the newcomers session. Talk to each other. I didn't really get how useful USISA was to what I was doing in my day job until I got involved. I wish I'd known before. We will talk to each other. You know, we've all got different kinds of roles, but we've all got the same challenges. And interestingly, you'll probably find that we're all willing to share our experiences and knowledge. So try and talk to a few new people while you're here. Build up a network of contacts. Start using the mailing lists. It works. It really does. With that, I'm going to stop talking, and we're going to start the conference proper. I'm now going to hand over to Drew Cook, who is Director of ICT at Lincoln, but also the Chair of the USISA Board of Trustees. And with that, have a fantastic IG19.